Good evening. Welcome to Jefferson Community College's Fall 2017 Commencement. Please remain standing while the Commencement Choir performs the national anthem, followed by the college's alma mater. I want to thank the members of the Commencement Choir for sharing their talent and enthusiasm with us this evening.
Invocation. I now declare the 2017 Fall Commencement at Jefferson Community College open.
Please be seated. College Chaplain Sister Juliana Raymond will offer the invocation.
As the calendar year ends in a few short days, tonight's event heralds a beginning. Each soon-to-be graduate is celebrating the completion of a course of study as a milestone called success. All here present recognize and affirm your intent, your diligence, and your perseverance. December in the North Country can be challenging. Snow calls us to caution. Snow calls us to play. Healthy living demands a balance. You have learned this in your time at JCC. As you listen to the words of congratulations tonight, reflect with gratitude on those who guided you through those challenges and those who rejoice with you here and from afar. My prayer for each of you is that your journey through Jefferson has given you the desire for lifelong learning, and that as you enter the next chapter of your life, you carry the best of Jefferson Community College with you. Amen.
Welcome again to the 2017 Fall Commencement of Jefferson Community College. Commencement is an exciting time, and tonight's ceremony is particularly special to me, as this is my first commencement as president of this institution. This is the fourth year we have held the ceremony specifically to recognize the many students who complete their degree program in the fall semester. Whether enrolled full-time or part-time, are traditional aged or an adult learner, our students juggle many responsibilities and strenuous course requirements to complete their degrees. I am very pleased to see so many of you here this evening, joined by your family and friends from far and near in celebration of your success. On behalf of the faculty and the entire campus community, I extend congratulations to the students who are to be awarded degrees and certificates this evening. We also extend a very special welcome to parents, spouses, families, and friends of our candidates for graduation, whether you are here with us or watching by closed-circuit video in the college amphitheater. Our ceremony is also being video streamed live across the internet for the benefit of those family and friends who cannot be here with us today. Parents, spouses, children, neighbors, and friends have played an important role in the achievement that we are honoring this evening. They have encouraged and supported you along the way. They have likely been your cheerleaders, your sounding boards, and your counsel through both good times and difficult times. Let's give a round of applause right now in appreciation for all those who have helped you to achieve your educational goals. Joining us tonight to celebrate your accomplishments are the members of our stage party. I would ask that each of them stand to be recognized when I introduce them. Members of the college's dedicated and talented Board of Trustees include Terry Fraylett, Chair of the Board, Nathan Hunter, Vice Chair of the Board, Courtney Denton, Student Trustee, Trustees Pamela Bayer-Murtha, Michael Crowley, Judith Gentner, Stephen Haas, and David Males. Also with us this evening are Scott Gray, Chair of the Jefferson County Board of Legislators, Thomas Finch, Vice President for Academic Affairs from Jefferson Community College, from the State University of New York at Potsdam, Dr. Kristen Esterberg, President, Dr. Betty Bergeron, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Dr. Walter Conley, Interim Dean for the School of Education and Professional Studies. SUNY Potsdam is a partner in bringing baccalaureate and master's degree programming to students right here at Jefferson in our Higher Education Center. We also have Jefferson Community College Chaplain, Sister Juliana Raymond, Foundation Board Chair, Teresa Quinton, Student Government President, Tyreek Taper-Smith, and our keynote speaker, distinguished Professor John Penrose. Also joining us on stage are faculty and staff members from both Jefferson and SUNY Potsdam. It is my pleasure to also welcome Jefferson Foundation Board member Barbara Weber, who has joined us this evening. Please join me as we express our thanks to members of the board and the distinguished members of our stage party and special guests. You all can be seated. Jefferson Community College now has more than 20,000 alumni who live and work in communities all across America, as well as locations abroad. Today, we celebrate the 200 students who are expected to complete their degree and certificate programs this semester. Today, we are also recognizing those students who are members of Tau Xi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa is the honor society that recognizes students for their academic achievement. These students have distinguished themselves through achieving a grade point average between 3.5 and 4.0. Their scholarly excellence is symbolized by the gold honor stole they wear with their cap and gown. We have 11 Phi Theta Kappans graduating this fall. Would all of the Phi Theta Kappa members of the graduating class please stand to be recognized? Jefferson Community College also participates in a program to help students develop leadership characteristics and to foster student goals attainment. Selected students are invited to participate in the Sigma Alpha Pi National Society for Leadership and Success, which encourages community action, volunteerism, personal growth, and strong leadership from its chapters and members around the world. Students who have participated in the society are wearing a platinum-colored cord. Would all of the students who have participated in the National Society of Leadership and Success please stand to be recognized? As many of you know, in addition to the exceptional relationship this college enjoys with area schools and the community we serve, Jefferson Community College has a very special relationship with Fort Drum and the 10th Mountain Division. Fort Drum soldiers and family members are an integral part of this college community. Among those meeting degree requirements this fall are 9 active duty and 35 veteran soldiers. Those graduates are wearing a red, white, and blue cord to signify their military service. For your contributions to this nation and to the quality of life of this campus, we thank you. Will those students, faculty, and staff who are wearing red, white, and blue cords please stand for a round of applause? At this time, Vice President Thomas Finch will introduce our student speaker.
Good evening. This is a very special day for the graduates, your families, and friends. Congratulations to all the members of the class of the fall 2017 for achieving your goal of a college education. Good luck to you in all your future endeavors, whether they be academic or right out to work. Each commencement, I have the distinguished honor to introduce the student speaker. I've had the opportunity to sit on the diversity committee with your speaker, as well as hear him speak at a number of functions. He is a focused individual who is very charismatic to be around. His creative thinking allows him to function very well as the president of the student government here at JCC. Your speaker is pursuing a liberal arts degree with a concentration in psychology. During the last year, he has participated in numerous events on this campus, including all student orientations, Cannoneer Welcome Week, and the Fall Fest. Please join me in a round of applause for your student speaker this evening, Mr. Tyreek Taper-Smith.
Thank you, Tom. Are you guys excited? Don't worry, I promise to keep you here all night. Thank you for laughing. Commit, complete, compete. That's the name of my speech tonight. Do you remember your first day of college? It was probably like your first day of high school all over again, except you had more freedom, it was less scary, the cafeteria food tasted a lot better, and no one kept asking the same question of how your summer was. After you were done with your classes, you either checked out the rest of the campus, bought those 200 books you realized you didn't even need, hung out with the same people of your graduating class, or you just went home. Now add 2 years to that very first day of college, give or take for some of you. You wanted to better yourself. You wanted to achieve your goals and dreams. Or because you didn't know what else to do with your life and Dad's $2,000 loan was in your bank account collecting dust. Regardless of the reason, we are happy that you chose JCC. Why? It paid off, literally. Most of you ended up switching your major from liberal arts to a specific major. Finally, you completed all the classes you didn't even need for your future, and you found those group of people, maybe a favorite professor or two, who've made your experience here at JCC all the worthwhile. I'm not telling you it is going to be easy. I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. This quote was stated by Arthur L. Williams, Jr., and I came across it in this CLC building, and I thought I should share it with you all because Williams is referring to you. From that very first day of college to this very moment. Be proud of yourselves. Be proud of each other for self-disciplining and doing what you had to do in order to receive a diploma tonight and starting the next chapter of your lives. So, on behalf of student government, faculty and staff, family and friends, we appreciate the challenging work you had to overcome, and we recognize your achievements. And so with that, congratulations to the graduating class of 2017 Cannoneers. You committed, you completed. Now we all want you to go out there and compete. Thank you.
Thank you, Tyreek. What a wonderful representative you are for Jefferson students, and we are proud of your accomplishments. At this time, I would call upon Mr. Nathan Hunter, Vice Chair of the Jefferson Community College Board of Trustees, to introduce our keynote speaker.
Our speaker this evening is a member of Jefferson's full-time faculty, Professor John Penrose. Since joining Jefferson's faculty in 1979 as an instructor of chemistry, Professor Penrose has distinguished himself as a master teacher, academic advisor, and campus leader, highly regarded by his colleagues and his students. Throughout his tenure at Jefferson, which spans nearly 4 decades, his passion for teaching and the science of chemistry is matched only by his passions for higher education and student success. Professor Penrose's contributions go well beyond the classroom and include time spent as department chair, collegiate basketball coach, club advisor, foundation board member, campus governance leader, SUNY strategic planner, and Middle States peer reviewer. In recognition of his extraordinary service at the campus, community, regional, and state university levels, Professor Penrose was honored with the SUNY Distinguished Service Professorship earlier this year. He holds a bachelor's degree from Lemoyne College and a master's degree from Fresno State University. Please welcome our speaker this evening, Distinguished Professor John Penrose.
Thank you very much, Nate, for those kind words. Pretty much the way I wrote it up. Did a nice job reading that. Very nice. What a great evening to be in the Sturts Theater on the campus of the #1 community college in New York State, and to be able to celebrate such great accomplishments by this group of students. Members of the stage party, friends and relatives of tonight's graduates, and a special greeting to our students being recognized tonight. I am honored and humbled to be speaking to you this evening on such a special occasion. I know that the college sought some big names to speak to our graduates this evening, and I actually obtained a list of those dignitaries that the college considered. It's an impressive list, ranging all the way from former President Bill Clinton to New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo to former Vice President Dan Quayle, among others. The main obstacle in obtaining any of these folks was clearly money, many requesting tens of thousands of dollars to speak at a commencement ceremony. Remembering the slogan, "You get what you pay for," I would remind you that I am working for free tonight. So I don't want your expectations to be too high. For many years, I have sat on the other side of this podium and listened to commencement speakers attempting to inspire Jefferson's newest graduates with their knowledge and their experiences. In listening to those speakers, I have found that brevity and conciseness win out over lengthiness and long-windedness. I am also sensitive to the fact that I'm the last man standing between you and what you actually came here for tonight. With that thought in mind, I will begin my comments. My message for our graduates begins by asking you to take a few moments and reflect on what you have accomplished at Jefferson or Potsdam and what this accomplishment means not only to you, but to the other individuals who have joined with you in tonight's celebration. You are clearly not alone in this recognition tonight. You are joined by other celebrants as well. An associate's degree has been referred to as a 2-year degree, but data tells us differently. The average amount of time to earn this degree is now 3.3 years of full-time or full-time equivalent study. To earn a bachelor's degree, the amount of time has grown from 4 years to nearly 6 years on average, and a master's degree even longer. Sometimes these are consecutive years. For others, it has been an intermittent time travel. For some of us, it takes a much longer amount of time, depending on our personal situation and the challenges that we have to meet along the way. Regardless of the amount of time it takes to earn this recognition, the amount of work and dedication involved has been extraordinary, and you need to be congratulated for meeting those challenges. I would suggest that for each of you, there have been commitments outside of the classroom that have at times required you to make sacrifices that made you wonder if this evening would ever arrive. Those sacrifices might include working full or part-time jobs, helping to raise a family, serving our country in the military, battling long commutes over snow-covered roads, or learning to share living conditions with that crazy roommate in East Hall. Whatever those things were, you have survived and are about to be recognized with a degree or certificate from two of the leading institutions in the SUNY system. And with that should come a feeling of being so very proud of your accomplishment. Now, being proud comes about in different ways for different people. A strict definition from the dictionary reads, proud, feeling deep pleasure or satisfaction as a result of one's own achievements, qualities, or possessions, or those of someone with whom one is closely associated. And isn't that the way everyone in this room should feel this evening? When I began my remarks, I recognized three groups in the theater. First, your friends and relatives that have gathered to share in your accomplishment this evening. I am sure that you have someone very special in that group who you might recognize as being a key motivator for you as you work toward tonight's recognition. Someone gave you a hug, some tough love, or perhaps a good kick in the butt along the way that helped you get through a tough day, an extremely difficult exam, or a personal challenge. These are the folks that share in your celebration tonight because they are so immensely proud of you. Can we show them your appreciation with a round of applause? The second group I mentioned when I began this evening are my colleagues in the stage party. They are present tonight to share in your accomplishment as well. Some of them you may know better than others. Some of them you may not recognize at all. Some are very visible on campus, some work more behind the scenes, or are community and government leaders. I can assure you that each one of them takes great pride in knowing that somehow they were a part of you getting to this point in your life tonight. They are true professionals of the highest caliber, and they also are extremely proud of what you accomplished and have the knowledge that they were an integral part of your accomplishment. Can we recognize the members of the stage party with a round of applause? And my third group in my initial comments was to our students being recognized tonight. You should be bursting at the seam with pride and an overwhelming sense of accomplishment in earning your reward this evening. You have made everyone in this room proud, but no sense of pride can be greater than what you yourself will feel when you walk across this stage in a few moments and be recognized. Only you really know all of the challenges and all of the obstacles that have been met and overcome as you arrive at this point in your academic career. And you have reached this point by doing something that you should continue to do for the rest of your life, and that is to take pride in everything that you attempt to do. For if you are prideful of your efforts, how can you be anything but proud of your accomplishments? With apologies to Maya Angelou, I offer you a few things I have learned in my years at Jefferson, and my hope is that a few might resonate with you. I've learned that no matter what happens or how bad it seems today, life does go on and it will be better tomorrow. I've learned that you can tell a lot about a person by the way he or she handles these three things. Number one, failing or getting a perfect score on a chemistry exam. Number two, driving through a lake effect snowstorm. And number three, sitting through a commencement speech. I've learned that regardless of your relationship with your parents, you'll miss them when they're gone from your life. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. I've learned that telling a bad joke is worse than telling no joke at all. I've learned that life sometimes gives you a second chance. I've learned that whenever I decide something with my heart, I usually make the right decision. I've learned that every day you should reach out and try to make someone's day a better day. I've learned that I still have a lot to learn. And finally, I've learned that when you give a commencement speech, as when you go through life, that people will often forget what you said. People will often forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And so it was my intent this evening to make everyone in this room feel proud, essentially due to this group of students for what they have accomplished and for what they have waiting for them as they become Jefferson or SUNY Potsdam alumni. I hope that I have been successful to some degree. So I leave you with this. At the end of the day, before you turn in for the evening, and ask yourself as you look in the mirror, are you proud of what you see? If your answer is yes, you've had a great day. If your answer is no, well, there's always tomorrow. So continue to be proud. Happy holidays, congratulations, and Godspeed to our graduates being honored this evening. Thank you.
John, thank you for making this 2017 Fall Commencement truly special. We sincerely appreciate your commitment to education, to your students, and to Jefferson Community College. We are now coming to the moment that you have all been waiting for. This evening, candidates for graduation become the newest members of the Jefferson Community College alumni. In recognition of your commencement, the Alumni Association will present you with a commemorative gift after you cross the stage. I would like to extend my own personal congratulations to all of you. It is indeed a pleasure and honor to serve as this college's president and to work with students, faculty, and staff to help you achieve your goals. We sincerely hope that the ceremony today doesn't mark the end of your relationship with Jefferson, but that you will continue to feel like a member of this college community. The college awards 3 types of degrees to those who have successfully completed 2-year programs of study: an associate in applied science, an associate in science, and an associate in arts. Certificates are awarded to those who have successfully completed 1-year programs. Will the candidates for certificates and degrees please rise? Chair Freilich, these members of the fall class of 2017 are identified as candidates for commencement and are recommended to the Board of Trustees for the appropriate certificates and degrees.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to award to you certificates and the degrees of Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Arts, and Associate in Science, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will Associate Vice President Fairman please escort the candidates from the Liberal Arts Division to the stage? Please hold your applause until all the candidates have received their credentials.
I am pleased to present the following candidates for certificates and degrees in chemical dependency, childhood education, criminal justice, early childhood, fire protection technology, human services, humanities and social sciences, individual studies, physical education, and teaching assistant. Jason Gould, teaching assistant, certificate, individual studies. Carissa Pertel, chemical dependency, human services. Isabella Blue, early childhood. Rust, Early Childhood. Hunter Barbara Beach, Individual Studies. Benjamin Wayne James, Individual Studies. Kevin E. O'Connor, Individual Studies. Ryan James Query, Individual Studies. Rachel Elizabeth Urquhart, Individual Studies. Eleanor Gwen Lau, Rita, Individual Studies. Sarah Margaret Fowler, Childhood Education. Barbara A. Burund, Humanities and Social Sciences. Courtney Elizabeth Bova, Humanities and Social Sciences. Morgan M. Brennan, Humanities and Social Sciences. Allison Jill Donahoe, Humanities and Social Sciences. Anne Marie Levantia, Humanities and Social Sciences. Kyla Marino, Humanities and Social Sciences. Trevor James McDonald, Humanities and Social Sciences. Michael Ryan Montgomery, Humanities and Social Sciences. Zane Cree Peterson, Humanities and Social Sciences. Erin Marie Potter, Humanities and Social Sciences. Brooke Lynn Russell, Humanities and Social Sciences. Kyra Elizabeth Savage, Humanities and Social Sciences. James Porter Shaw III, Humanities and Social Sciences. Stephen James Silsby, Humanities and Social Sciences. Rebecca Michelle Townsend, Humanities and Social Sciences. Joshua Christopher Valdez, Humanities and Social Sciences. Uliana Werkheiser, Humanities and Social Sciences. Casey Allie Whalen, Humanities and Social Sciences. Kenneth Robert Burnham, Humanities and Social Sciences, Creative Writing. Elaine Frances Murray, Humanities and Social Sciences, Creative Writing. Misty Lou Rodriguez, Humanities and Social Sciences, Creative Writing. Megan Kathleen Sprague, Humanities and Social Sciences, creative writing. Amanda Nicole Gideson, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Hannah Rose Murdoch, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Stephen Charles Safford, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Hannah Ashley Sutton, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Emily Lois Cardinal, early childhood. Chelsea Gushlaw, criminal justice. Kendra Danielle Tryon, criminal justice. Erica Applegate, human services. Jeremy Michael Crutchfield, human services. Jason Allen House, human services. Sarah Marie Papa, human services. Andrea Nicole Ward, human services. Andrea Carmona, individual studies. Summer Alyssa Bethany Hill, individual studies. Catherine Rose Killenbeck, individual studies. Danielle Marie Milkey, individual studies. Tabitha K. Morua, individual studies. Christian Roller, individual studies. Tyler Austin Sweeney, individual studies. Christina Nicole Platt, physical education.
Congratulations to those receiving certificates and degrees from the Liberal Arts Division. Will Associate Vice President Linda Dietrich please escort the candidates from the Mathematics, Science, Technology, Health, and Business Division to the stage. Again, hold your applause until all the candidates have received their credentials.
I am pleased to present the following candidates for certificates and degrees in accounting, agribusiness, business administration, computer information technology, computer science, hospitality and tourism, mathematics and science, office technologies, nursing, paralegal, sports management, and winery management and marketing. Kayla Smith, Winery Management and Marketing. Taylor Tibbles, Accounting. Bo Ledbury, Chemical Dependency. Andrew Summers, Winery Management and Marketing and Agribusiness. Jennifer Brown, Business Administration. Sarah Dusharm, Business Administration. James Benjamin Plummer, Business Administration and Accounting. Adrian Ranieri, Business Administration. Taylor Reeves, Business Administration. Ethan Lyons, Computer Information Technology. Eric Chargois, Hospitality and Tourism, Culinary Arts. Corey Grill, Hospitality and Tourism, Culinary Arts. Kimberly Hamill, Hospitality and Tourism, Culinary Arts. Edwin Moore V, Hospitality and Tourism, Culinary Arts. Edlin Cavello, Hospitality and Tourism, Hotel, Restaurant, and Management. Raymond Hurst, Hospitality and Tourism, Hotel and Restaurant Management. Alexander Weisenberg, Hospitality and Tourism, Hotel and Restaurant Management. Nicolaya Carnahan, Nursing. Sonia Otis, Nursing. Sharon Riley, Nursing. Sabrina Sleeman, Nursing. Crystal Sterling, Nursing. Ashley Holder, Office Technologies, Medical. Priscilla Poole, Office Technologies, Medical. Irene White, Office Technologies, Medical. Jillian Randalls, Paralegal. Maria Reyes, Paralegal. Edward Nikova, Accounting. Emily Diefendorf, Business Administration. Chini Falk, Business Administration. Conrad Gerke, Business Administration. Lloyd Little, Business Administration. Rachel Martinez, Business Administration. Shannon Messier, Business Administration. Alec Yepes, Business Administration. April Bittner, Mathematics and Science, Allied Health. Conlon Hartshorn, Mathematics and Science, Allied Health. Michaela Lassick, Mathematics and Science, Allied Health. Logan Miller, Mathematics and Science, Allied Health. Joseph Baum, Mathematics and Science, Mathematics. Kelly Lard, Mathematics and Science, Science. Richard Brown, Sports Management. Christopher Harvey, Sports Management.
Congratulations to those receiving certificates and degrees from the Mathematics, Science, Technology, Health, and Business divisions. Sincere congratulations to each of you. You have now become the newest Jefferson Community College alumni. The college takes great pride in our alumni, and we look forward to sharing in your future achievements. Tonight, we also will recognize the success of 13 students from SUNY Potsdam who have completed baccalaureate or master's degrees through the partnership of the Jefferson Higher Education Center. Many, if not most, of the students who complete upper division programming through the Higher Education Center have also previously graduated from Jefferson Community College. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Kristen Esterberg, President of the State University of New York at Potsdam, who will present the bachelor's and master's degrees from SUNY Potsdam.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. Today, we celebrate you and your accomplishments. You're an extraordinary group, and I'd like to take a moment simply to recognize you and appreciate you in all of your magnificence. Well done. We know that for many of you, academic success did not come easily. Some of you came to class after a long day at work. Others fit their schoolwork into the demands of raising a family. Or maybe you did both, or balanced your schoolwork with a commitment to the community. Each of you has been supported by someone who has helped you, who encouraged you when the work was hard, or who provided other kinds of support. So I would like to take a moment to appreciate the special relatives and friends who have helped make today's graduation possible. The parents, spouses, significant others, children, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, and teachers, especially the teachers who have supported you in your studies. For those of you in the audience who are so proud of today's graduates, would you please join me in expressing appreciation for their accomplishments? Graduates, we believe we have prepared you well to take your next steps and take on new challenges. And now that you have completed your degree, though not your education, I ask you to continue learning. I ask you to commit yourself to building a world in which knowledge is valued and in which all people can flourish. Each of us, however seemingly ordinary, has something extraordinary within. Today, we celebrate what's magnificent in you, and we are so proud. Candidates will now be escorted forward to receive your certificates.
Dr. Esterberg, I am pleased to present the following candidates for the Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration, Master of Science in Education and Curriculum and Instruction, and the Master of Science for Teachers from the State University of New York at Potsdam. Stacy L. Cross, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Robert L. White, Sr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Aubrey Lynn Cook, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Taylor M. Kelsey, Master of Education, Science of Education and Curriculum and Instruction. Katrina Michelle Stolar, Master of Science in Education, Curriculum and Instruction. Kristen E. Palo, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education. Renee L. Besaw, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education. Julia Nieves Soto, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education. Lindsay N. Carvel, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education with distinction. Jennifer L. Parham, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education with distinction. Nina R. Faber, Master of Science for Teachers, Child Education with distinction. Vicki Thomas, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education. Jacob Clark, Master of Science for Teachers, Childhood Education.
I'd like to ask our graduates to stand one more time. All of you may now move your tassels to the left side to signify receiving your degree. You are now graduates of Jefferson and SUNY Potsdam. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You may be seated. Quite appropriately, the major focus of this evening's celebration is on you, the graduates of the class of 2017. It takes a team effort, however, to create your educational experience. And working in partnership with you, both within the classroom and in scores of extracurricular programs and activities, were this college's faculty and staff. For the learning and respect for education nurtured within each classroom, for the support activities delivered so professionally by staff members across this campus, and for the well-maintained facilities and beautiful grounds, all of us are truly indebted. Will each of you join me at this time in extending a most deserved round of applause to this college's outstanding group of educators? Immediately following the ceremony, a reception honoring the graduates will be held in the Jewell Center Commons, located on the lower level of the Jewell Center. I hope parents, families, and friends of the graduates will visit the reception to meet the faculty and staff who have worked closest with this year's graduating class. Please stand for the benediction from Chaplain Raymond. Following the benediction, guests are requested to remain standing until the academic procession has retired. Once again, congratulations, class of 2017, and good evening.
Graduates, you make us proud. As alumni, be involved and active in JCC. In our very mobile society, technology has made it possible to see and hear the friends you have made, to hold on to those connections that strengthen you, and to find comfort when you need a good friend. I call those moments blessings, and I pray that you will be the recipient of many. God bless you on reaching this milestone, and be with you as you go forth. Amen.